Okay, so I'm back, and this time I'm making a wine tumbler. Sometimes when people get them, they spray paint them to the color glitter that they're gonna put on it, so it gives it like that undercoat. I'm doing green, blue. Didn't really feel like going through the trouble of having to spray paint it green and then putting the green on it, which you could do and it will work out pretty good, but I don't think that it's going to be an issue. And once again, I'm using the epoxy with glitter method to skip the process of having to put the glitter on, let it dry, put the epoxy on, let it dry, put the decal on. Instead, we would just mix the glitter with the epoxy, go ahead and put it on once it dries, then put the decal on, then do the second coat. So it takes a little bit of time away. So starting off, I'm going to spray it with some alcohol around it just to make sure it's clean. And, you know, give it that little quick clean off. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and make my epoxy. Once again, I'm gonna drop the link below where I did the because I'm gonna speed this up, but I'm gonna drop the link below where I did the like walkthrough on the epoxy. If you're new at epoxy too, I have a video on that. You know, I can't do nothing more. Make sure you try to get the bottom though. Make sure you try to get the bottom. So I'll do that. I'm gonna take these off real quick. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna sprinkle. So we're gonna go around. Sprinkle those spots that's not filled up. Because since it got the epoxy on it already, it's gonna stick. And this is why I say that you really could skip that whole spray painting if you wanted to. So you just sprinkle, you don't do too much, you just put it in the spots where you see that you could see the bottom. And in my case, let me try to see if I can sprinkle just a little. Do it on the sides. And I want to get that bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put some in here. And I'm going to try to, I could try to lean it back. Is it too much? Oh, yeah. I'm doing a lot, but it's covering it how I want it to cover it. So with this, it should just dry like that. With the epoxy, I know I'd have made a mess, but I'd have made a mess. Let me get the rim. Make sure that rim is coated, because once again, this is going to be a 360 cup, meaning that there is no lip